Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on chance words. There are many words we can use when dealing with the topic of chance or probability. Some of the more common words are. So these are just 7 separate descriptions. There are many others, but we'll just use these ones here. And they are impossible, highly unlikely, unlikely, equal, likely, highly likely, and certain. Some examples where each of these words could be used are as follows. Here we have a die. Remember, that's the singular of dice. It has 6 sides, showing the numbers 1 to 6. What is the chance of rolling an 8? The answer is impossible because there's no 8. So there's the first description. Here we have a wheel, and it has the numbers from 1 to 25, equally spaced. If we spin the wheel, what is the chance that it will land on the number 6? There's only one 6, but there are 25 separate numbers, so the answer is highly unlikely. So that's that description. Let's have a look at the next 5. Here we have a box, and there are 12 marbles. 4 of them are blue, and 8 of them are red. If you closed your eyes and picked one marble from the box, what is the chance that the marble is blue? Well, there are only 4 blues and 8 reds, so the answer would be unlikely. You are more likely to pick a red. If you toss a coin, what is the chance that it will land on a head? Now, we saw this in the previous videos. The only choices you've got when you toss a coin, just a basic coin, are head or tail. So the answer is equal, because there's one head and one tail. So the chance of tossing a head is equal. It's the same chance as tossing a tail. If you closed your eyes and picked one number from the box, what is the chance that the number is greater than 3? Now, there are 10 numbers in the box. Let's look at the ones which are greater than 3. We have 7, 9, the 4, the 5, the 8, and the 6. So there are 6 of them. So because you've got 6 numbers that are greater than 3, the chance of picking a number greater than 3, the description would be likely. If you are walking to work and it is raining, what is the chance that you will take an umbrella? Well, the answer has to be highly likely because you obviously don't want to get wet. So that's a good description of that situation. Here's a bag, and it contains 6 marbles, and they're all blue. If you placed your hand in the bag, what is the chance that you will pick a blue marble? It is certain that you will pick a blue marble because that's the only colour. So here we have 3 basic situations, and let's see what we're required to do. Join each statement with the best word from the given list. So we can only use that list of 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, only 3 words to choose from. Here is a situation. Let's see which description is the best one for this situation. Today you will have a meal. Now, today means, say, any time during the day. Is it likely that you'll have a meal? Is it impossible? Or is it unlikely? Well, what do you think? Given that it is a normal day where everything goes very well and there are no problems, I would say it is very likely that you will have a meal. In other words, the description is likely. That's the best description. Of course, impossible means you won't eat at all, and unlikely means there's very little chance you'll eat, I reckon likely is the best description. It is snowing outside, so you will go swimming in your backyard pool. Snowing means it's very, very cold. Is it likely that you'll go swimming? Is it unlikely or highly unlikely? Well, given that when it snows it's very, very cold, I don't think you'll be too keen to go swimming, so highly unlikely would be a good description. In athletics, you will run the 100-metre sprint in 5 seconds. Now, if you know anything about the 100-metre sprint, you will know that world-class athletes, they really work hard to run the 100-metre sprint in just under 10 seconds. You're being asked to run it in 5. Is that certain? Is it impossible? Or is it highly likely? Well, I think you'll agree with me. It's absolutely impossible for you to run the 100-metre sprint in 5 seconds. So that video has just given you some basic examples of some descriptions and how we use them in everyday life.